Good evening to one and all. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Thank you, ma'am. On behalf of IEDA, a warm welcome all of you for this motivational program on the winning mindset for board exams. Chief guest introduction. It's my great honor and privilege to introduce our esteemed chief guest, Dr. S. Sriranjani Mokshakundam. She is an academician, leadership mentor, and a management expert. Currently serving as a professor of management at BGS Business School, Bangalore, and a research supervisor in University of Mysore, Karnataka. She holds an MBA and a PhD in management, along with a postdoctorate from the Institute for Social and Economic Change, Bangalore. With over 13 years of rich experience in teaching, research, and academic leadership, she has made remarkable contribution to management, education, and socially relevant research.
Fake అక్కడ వచ్చిన
She is a certified soft skill trainer and corporate skill trainer, post practitioner, NLP life coach, and career counselor. She is widely recognized for her holistic approach to personal and professional development. She is an accomplished German language educator. Her scholarly work includes research publications, textbooks, edited volumes, and patents. She served as an editorial board member in various reputed national and international journals, carrying forward with illustrate legacy of her great grandfather Bharat Ratna Sir Mokshakundam Vishweshwaraya. She exemplifies excellence, intellect, and societal commitment. We are truly honored to have such an inspiring personality among us today. I request everyone to extend a warm welcome to Dr. Sri Ranjani Mokshakundam. Thanks for being with us, ma'am. I hand over the section to you, ma'am.
Ma'am, thank you so much. I hope I'm audible and visible.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you so much for that warm introduction, ma'am. So I welcome each one of you to this motivational program, The Winning Mindset for Board Exams. So today's session, it is specifically designed for 10th and 12th board exam students by our IEDA, Institute for Educational Development and Advancement, Tamil Nadu, India. So students, this particular session, it is not to scare you, not at all to pressurize you, all right, but it is only to strengthen you. That's it. So this session, it is created to help you to build real confidence so that you can overcome the exam fear and you can also prepare with the right mindset for your success. See, success in board exams, it does not begin in your exam hall. It all begins in your thinking. So it begins in your attitude. Am I audible now, ma'am? All right. So I was just trying to tell you, by the end of this session, I want each one of you to walk out feeling, yes, I am capable, I am prepared, and I am stronger than my fear. So shall we begin this journey towards a winning mindset? Can I have a yes or no? You can type it in the chat box. Are we ready? Yes, Shashikala ma'am. What about others? Okay, Vinishka ma'am says yes. All right. Okay, now I can see so many yes. All right. With that motivation, first, students, let me ask you, what is a winning mindset? Can anybody tell us? I hope you can unmute yourselves and you can share your thoughts with us. What do you understand if I say this word winning mindset? Anybody? No problem if parents are here or if other teachers, other professionals, if you are here, definitely you can share your thoughts also with us so that it will be definitely a motivation for all our students. So, what do you understand when I say this winning mindset, this particular word? Anybody? Do you want to give it a try? All right, it seems there are like so many people joining. No problem. So, dear students, if I say a winning mindset, it is not just about being a topper. It is about how you think while things become difficult. So, let us understand each point in a very practical way. First point says, I will give my best attitude. So this does not mean I will score 100 marks in every subject. It just means whatever I know, I will present it confidently. Say, for example, if you are writing a 5 marks language question, you may not remember all the 5 points. Okay. Now, what happens if you have a fear mindset? It says, I don't know anything. I'll leave the question. But if you have a winning mindset, it says, I know 3 points clearly and I'll write them properly and I'll get 3 marks. So giving your best, it is more powerful than being perfect. Next, focus on improvement, not fear. See, some students, they keep thinking, what if I fail? What if I guess, or what if I get less marks than my friend Surya or Selvi? See, instead of thinking like this, do you know what you all should ask? How can I improve 5 marks from my last test? Suppose you have scored 60 marks in maths. Don't think about 100 immediately. What you have to do, first aim for 70, then 80. See, because improvement step by step, it is your real success. So board exams, definitely it will reward your consistent improvement. Okay. Then it says learn from your mistakes. See, if you lose marks in a unit test, that is not your failure. Why do you think that? So that is feedback or advice from your teachers. They just let you know where you stand. Say, for example, in 12th accountancy, let us say you forgot to write the working notes and you lost 4 marks. Just an example. Next time, will you repeat the same thing? You will never forget them again. Is it not? So, mistakes are only your teachers. Only those who correct mistakes can grow stronger. All right. Then stay calm under pressure. See, exam hall pressure, it is real. I don't say no. Your heart starts beating faster, hands may shake, and you know what? That is all normal. So, your winning mindset, it says, take 2 deep breaths slowly. Okay? Inhale, then exhale. Then please read your full question paper. And then you start with what you know. Is my approach correct? Even if one 10-mark question looks tough, please remember the paper has many other questions. Correct? So don't let one question control your whole exam. So a winning mindset, it is not about being the smartest student in your room. It is all about being the calmest, calm, the most prepared, and the most determined. That is what makes you the board exam champions. All right? Are we clear so far? Is my pace okay, audience? Am I too fast? Is it fine? Okay. Okay. Understanding and managing exam fear. So, dear students, first let me tell you something honestly. If you feel fear, nervous during your board exams, that means you all are normal. Okay? So, fear means you care, but that fear or panic, it should guide you, but it should not control you. So, let us all understand where this fear actually comes from. First thing, we all think about this, correct? Fear of failure. See, many students think if I fail, my life is finished. Is that true? You all tell me. Is it true? If you fail, is your life finished?
No, ma'am.
No, never. Correct, Shashikala ma'am. So, failing an exam does not mean failing in your life. If you score low in one subject, it only means you need a better strategy or you need a different plan or approach altogether. Even in 10th or in 12th, one paper, it does not decide your future career. So, what matters is how positively you respond after your results. Second point, it speaks about fear of parents' expectations. As students, I definitely understand. You may feel, hey, my parents expect 95% from me. What if I disappoint them? But please listen carefully. Your parents, they may feel upset about your marks if you score less. So it happens with almost all the parents. But they will never stop loving you because of your marks. Simple. Please underline. Isn't it? So will they stop liking you or will they stop cooking for you if you score just 60%? No. So instead of hiding your worry, you all should talk to your parents. You can say, I'm trying dad, I'm trying mom, I'm just feeling stressed. So if you communicate your stress, your pressure with your parents, it is definitely going to reduce all your tensions. If you are being silent, it will only increase that pressure. Understanding? Then there is also fear of comparison. Hey, how much did you get? Your friend Vijay got 98%. See, I tell you, comparison is very, very dangerous. Because every student, let there be 60 students, 100 students, 500 students, each and every student has different speed. Each and every one of them, you have different strengths. Plus, you have different interests. See, a student, just an example, by name Lakshmi, she may be strong in maths, but she may be struggling in languages. Another student, Praveen, he may be excellent in biology, but he is just average in physics. So, board exams only test the subjects, not your overall worth or your value. Okay, board exam is never going to speak about that. So, all of you just please focus on improving your score, not just competing with your friends' marks. All right? Then there is also fear of what will others say. You all think about your relatives. If I get 70%, they will ask me, your neighbors, the society. So let me ask you something. Suppose you are writing your exam now in 2026. Say by 2030 or by 2031, just an example, after 5 years, will anyone remember your 10th or 12th standard marks? No. Correct? How much ever you had scored, all of them, the society,
Ma'am,
relatives.
your voice is not clear, ma'am.
Okay, just a moment. Am I clear now? Is it is it okay now? All all right. So I was actually trying to tell you, nobody will remember your 10th or 12th marks after 5 years. But what they will remember is your confidence, your inner strength, your character, and your growth. So do not live your life to satisfy others. Just live to build your own future, and please take care of your parents, your siblings, and your family. See, why I say this? Because marks are temporary, but your life, that is precious. So never ever take any extreme step because of exam fear. There is always a solution. There is always support from all of us. Okay? Yes. Then we have the role of parents and family. Dear students, sometimes during board exams, we feel our parents are putting too much pressure. Correct? Because they keep asking you, how much did you study? How many marks will you get? I know it may feel irritating to you. But let us understand something very important. Your parents worry about your marks because they care. Parents want to trouble you? Do they like to trouble you? No, right? So they worry because they want you secure. They want you successful. And they want you safe. That is the first thing. Sometimes your parents or your grandparents, they just do not know how to express their love softly. So it comes out as pressure. But behind that pressure, it is the concern and care on you. So please understand that and please respect that. Then next point speaks about open communication, which reduces the pressure. See, instead of keeping everything inside, you all try telling to your parents, I'm trying my best. I feel stressed sometimes. I need your support. So, when you speak honestly, your pressure also automatically reduces. But when you try to cover or hide something, your anxiety it increases. Never ever be silent, because silence is only going to create misunderstanding. You have to communicate, and communication it builds support for you people only. All right? Then family encouragement it builds confidence. When your mother says you can do it, when your father says don't worry, just give it a try, when your siblings, when they support you, when your grandparents, when they bless you, so your faith it automatically increases. See, your home it should always be your safe place. It is never a place of insecurity, never. Then you have to share your fears, don't hide them. Suppose you're scared about a subject, don't pretend you're fine with it. If maths is difficult, tell them. If you feel restless before exams, please share it. When problems are shared, they just become smaller. It is not as big as you are thinking. So, during board exams, please don't stop talking to your family. And do not isolate yourself. Don't sit in a room for hours together and don't lock yourself, please. Don't think you have to fight this stage alone. You are never alone. Your parents and supportive family, they are a part of your team. They are with you. Okay, please take their help. So this slide says health is equal to performance. Is it? How, students? Is health equal to performance? Can anybody let us know, is this formula correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, may I know how?
Because when we are well only we can able to study, ma'am.
Definitely. So that is the very important thing. See, let me ask you something honestly. Suppose your mobile phone battery it is at 5%. Will it work properly? You all use mobile phones, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Will it work properly when it is at 5%?
No, ma'am.
No. Then how will your brain work properly if you don't give it proper energy? Am I right? So your brain is your biggest weapon in board exams. And that brain, it needs fuel. It is not petrol or diesel. But you have to eat regular and nutritious meals. I have seen some students saying, I don't have time to eat. But how long does it take for you to have a meal? 10 minutes, 12 minutes, 15 minutes maximum? I request all the participants to please mute yourselves. If you're answering, then you can unmute. Yeah, Yamini ma'am, you wanted to share something? Somebody wanted to share something? All right. So what will happen if you skip the food? It is not going to save your time. In fact, it reduces your concentration. See, if you don't eat properly, you start feeling tired. You feel irritated and you forget easily whatever you have read. So, simple home food and regular meals is enough. You don't need any special diet also. Okay? Then please sleep 6 to 8 hours every day. This is also important. When you sleep, your brain stores what you studied. If you study till 2 a.m. and sleep only for 3 to 4 hours, next day what will happen? Your memory, it reduces. Your focus, that also reduces. Ultimately what will happen? Your confidence, whatever you had, that will also reduce. So especially I know students, they do this before your exam day. You have to sleep well. Okay, change the pattern, because good sleep is equal to better recall in your exam hall also. Hmm? Okay, then avoid late night panic studying. How many of you are doing this? I want honest answers. Before the exam day, you sit and study till 12:30, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 a.m. How many of you are doing this? Let us have, yes. Atufa sir or Sumana ma'am. Okay, says yes. Okay, even Shashikala madam is doing that. What about others? Only two of them. Yes, Tirukumaran sir is also following the same. Bhavya madam. Then anybody else? Only four of them. Are you following this third point? Late night panic study. Are you doing this? Yes. Even Yamini ma'am says yes. So, one night before exam, please don't try to complete full syllabus. Because why I say this, it increases your stress. Instead, what you can do, you please start revising important formulas. You revise all the headings and you please sleep peacefully. Because if you have a calm brain, it can write better answers than your tired brain. Okay? Then short breaks improve concentration. Okay, you all told me that you are doing this late night panic studies, but are you taking short breaks in between, or are you sitting at a stretch for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours? You sit at a place and you don't move, you keep on studying. Do you do that? Are you doing that? Or do you take some short breaks? No means you're not taking short breaks, Shashikala madam? You will take. Okay, that's very good. What about others? Are you taking some short breaks, 5 to 10 minutes breaks in between? At least doing something. Yes, okay. Lingesh sir, yes, he's taking. Bhavya madam, okay. All right. So you can study for 50 minutes, 45 to 50 minutes. Then please take a break of 10 minutes. And during this break, what you should do, please walk a little, drink some water, and just try to stretch yourself. And one more important advice I want to give, please don't scroll endlessly on phone again. Because this break in between your studies, your brain it needs small refresh, not disturbance again. Okay, because if you start scrolling your phone, you cannot come out of it for hours together. You may think that it is 10 minutes, 12 minutes, but by the time you see, it would have passed like a couple of hours altogether. And it is only going to disturb and distract you. Then, refresh your mind daily. See, board exam preparation, it does not mean that you have to stop playing completely, or that you have to stop talking to your family, or you have to stop watching anything. You can watch 20 to 30 minutes of something positive, sit with your parents, or you can attend some motivational programs like this. You can also speak with your mother, your grandmother. You can laugh, because refreshing your mind, it will improve your memory as well. See, one thing I want to specify here. If you destroy your health for marks, what will happen? You may lose both health as well as marks. But if you protect your health, your performance it just automatically improves. Okay, healthy body, calm mind leads to better marks. Okay, are we clear so far? Am I too fast? Audience, am I clear so far?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So, dear 10th standard students, board exam, it is not like, it is not about studying more. It is about studying smart. Now, let us see how to score better subject wise. I have just taken a few subjects. When we speak about mathematics, I know many students fear maths. But believe me, maths is the easiest subject where you can score 100%. Because in maths, you just have answers that are either right or wrong. If it is right, they have to give you full marks. If it is wrong, they might cut me your marks. Now, what should you do to score more? You have to practice daily. Even 5 to 10 sums per day is also fine. Try writing all the formulas clearly on a paper when you are revising it. And please always show all the full working steps. So, say even if your final answer is wrong, but you can also get marks for the steps, clearly written steps. Am I right? Am I right or wrong? Yes, of course. So, if it is a 5 marks problem and you show the correct method, you may still get 3 or 4 marks for it. So, never skip the steps. All right. Similarly, when we speak about science, it gives marks for your presentation. See, say in physics, you have to practice numericals. You have to write the formula first, then you have to substitute the values. Correct? Similarly, in chemistry, you have to write the equations correctly and you should not miss the balancing. Then in biology, you have to draw neat and label diagrams. Even simple diagram, it can fetch you 2 to 3 marks very easily. So if question is 5 marks, what you should do? You should write the definition plus the explanation, then you can give an example. So there must be some kind of structured answers. Then you can score better. When we take social science, so this subject, it needs smart presentation. What you have to do? You have to start using headings. Write the dates properly and answer in points. That's very important for you to practice your maps. Correct? If you have a 5 marks question, please don't write one big paragraph. What you have to write? You give point number 1, point number 2, followed by point number 3. Because examiners, they want clarity in your answers. See, 10 standard, it definitely feels big. I don't say no. Everyone talks about it. But remember, it is your first board exam, not your last opportunity in life. So just prepare smartly and please stay calm and just give your best. Okay. Now, dear 12th standard students, I know this is your turning point here. Yes, definitely marks matter here. But your strategy, your tactics matter more. For a few subjects, let us see how to score smartly. Accountancy, as we all know, it is a scoring subject, right? But one thing here, your presentation, it has to be correct. Now, what you have to do, you practice ledger problems daily. Always write the working notes clearly. And then you can follow the clear formats like having the balance sheet, journal, etc. Now, one significant important thing here is even if the final answer is slightly wrong, but your correct format plus proper working, it can still give you the step marks, what we discussed in the previous slide. If you have a 10 marks question, presentation itself can save 3 to 4 marks for you. So just be neat and systematic. Then we have commerce, economics. So these subjects, it requires clarity. What you have to do, you have to write your textbook definitions exactly and they expect it. Correct? Examiners, they want this. Plus, you have to use the structured headings. And you can add small real life examples also. Say, for example, if your question is, it carries 8 marks, just don't again write one long paragraph. What you can do, you can bifurcate something like this. You can write the introduction, 4 to 5 clear points. Then you can give example. Then you can end with conclusion. So examiners, they love such kind of structured answers. Even in economics, you can draw diagrams, graphs, wherever it is possible, wherever there is a scope, you can definitely bring in your graphs, charts, diagrams, such kind of things. So that itself can fetch some extra marks for you in the exams. Then for science students, one important thing is you have to practice previous year's question papers. Please focus on diagrams and give proper labeling. One more thing, you have to write the equations correctly. Say in physics, you have to always first write the formula, correct? In chemistry, please don't miss balancing. In biology, if you write neat diagrams, that just equals, it gives you easy marks. In computer science, you can write the correct syntax. Even a small spelling mistake in code, if you make that, it can just lose some marks. So just be prepared and write it properly in a order. So I know 12th students, many of you are thinking about cutoffs, next college admissions, your future career. Am I right? So don't let pressure control you. What you have to do is simple. Please prepare daily and try to revise it weekly once and just trust your preparation and go ahead. So your future, it is built by your consistent, continuous effort, and it is never built by your one day panic. All right. Now, dear students, let me ask you, can somebody tell us what is your strategy of answering 5 and 10 marks questions? How do you attempt it? So how do you start attempting 5 mark and 10 marks questions? What is your strategy behind it? Anybody? You can unmute and you can share with us. Yes, please, Shashikala madam, you can.
First, I will put the subtopics for each topic, ma'am, and then I try to give an examples with diagram.
This is for 5 marks.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and for 10 marks?
Ma'am, now I'm studying 10th, but for me, there is no 10 marks.
There is no 10 marks questions.
Yes, miss.
It is only completely carries just 5 marks questions, or how is it? 1 mark, 2 marks, and 5 marks?
And 7 mark and 8 mark.
Yeah. You can let us know. For 7 and 8 marks questions, what do you do?
I will
Because it will be
follow the
definitely
same
lengthier
course.
than 5 marks question. So what is your strategy? How do you answer it?
I will give some subtopics for each the topic, ma'am, and diagrams also.
All right. Your strategy is good. And what about others? Yes, Satufa, Sumana, madam, you can answer us.
I'll explain each parts, ma'am. So it is easy when if you are having neurons like dendrites. So if we just tell about the parts, it's easy for the examiner to correct it also, and we will
So you
get more pages to for 8 marks.
it is for 8 marks. And what do you do for 5 marks?
5 marks, I'll draw the parts and I'll write about it, and I'll write the uses. That's all.
Okay, you are in 10th standard.
Yes, miss. Yes, miss.
CBSE,
No, state board, miss.
state board. All right, fine. Anybody else? Do you want to share? What is your strategy? How do you answer the big questions and how do you answer the small length questions? All right. So sometimes what will happen, you all know the answer, but you still lose marks. Do you know why? Because your presentation matters. See, board exams, they are not just only about your knowledge, they are also about how you present it. Now, let us understand the difference. 5 marks questions. See, 5 marks question does not mean writing one big paragraph. Just now, Shashikala madam and Sumana madam, they just try to give us the uh, proper structure. How do you attempt it? So it means one thing I could understand, your 5 marks answers will be like clear plus structured and to the point. Correct? Now, what should you do? Here, you start writing in the bullet points. Please underline the important keywords and try to keep the whole structure clean. Say, for example, if the question is about causes of revolt of 1857, it carries 5 marks. Now, what will you write? Tell me. Do you write a story? No. Instead, what you can do, point number 1, you write the political causes. Point number 2, you come to the economic causes. Then 3, you write about the military causes, followed by the religious causes, immediate cause. Correct? So, clear points, it will lead to easy correction. And that gives you full on marks. Then, if you don't have 10 marks question, even 7 marks or 8 marks questions, this is little bit different from your 5 marks. Because 7 or 8 marks question, it means depth. Now what you have to do, please don't rush. A proper structure is needed here also. Now here what you will do, you start with a short introduction. Then you start explaining clearly with the points. After that, you can add the diagrams or examples if it is needed. At last, you end with proper conclusion. Say, for example, in commerce, if you are writing about the functions of management, like for introduction, you will get 2 marks. If you explain the 5 functions properly, you will get 5 marks. If you give the examples, you may get 2 marks. And for conclusion, you are going to get 1 mark. That is how you are going to secure full marks. See, examiners, what will happen with them? They correct hundreds of papers every day. If at all your answer is neat, if it is structured, and more important is if it is easy to read, you have created a positive impression. So presentation itself can improve your 5 to 10 marks overall. Now, how many of you write everything, whatever you know, but without proper structuring? Are we doing that? Is it Tirukumaran sir, for 5 marks question, you write just 5 lines? That's it, you get 5 marks? Is it so? You need not have to follow all this? Sometimes with no time, what will happen, Shashikala madam? You cannot present it properly, is it? All right. So from today, we shall not do the same mistake. We will try to write smart, not long. Hmm? So marks are not lost because you don't know, but marks are lost because you don't know how to present it well. So you all have to write smart, you have to structure it smart, and thereby you can also score smart. Okay. So in that way, I say yes with Tirukumaran sir's answer. 5 marks question, you are writing properly the 5 lines, and you are giving proper headings, proper structure. Yes, if that is what you meant, I just go with you. So dear students, sometimes what will happen, we don't lose marks because we are weak. We lose marks because of small or silly mistakes. Correct? Let us see some common mistakes and let us be honest with ourselves to rectify it. Studying only important questions. So many students ask, ma'am, which questions are important? So do you do this? Yes? No? You only study the important questions? Students? Sometimes yes. You might be having different reasons for that. But if you only study the important questions, try to understand board exams, they don't follow your guess. Correct? If you study only selected questions and the paper changes the pattern, what will happen? Again, tension starts. Instead, my advice is please start preparing early. Try to understand the concepts. Your teachers are always there to help you. If you ask for a couple of times, will they say, no, I don't explain it to you? No, right? So try to have a grasp on the concepts. Then please revise the entire syllabus. Then try to focus on important areas. So please don't gamble or risk with your preparation itself. You have to be thoroughly prepared. Then one more mistake is ignoring the 1 mark questions. Now what students will think, hey, it is only 1 mark. But if you have 21 mark questions, you will get 20 marks. And that can change your 90% to 70%, or it takes 75% to 85%. Correct? Just think. So small marks, it makes big difference. So kindly revise your definitions, formulas, dates, have everything properly. All right? Having no revision plan. Studying once, it is not enough. Correct? You have ample time, 1 year long. So without revision, you will forget. Your brain, it needs repetition. Best method is daily small revision. Weekly full revision of one subject. So revision will build trust in you. Then skipping sleep to study. So as we already discussed, this is a very common mistake. Students will think, if I sleep less, I can study more. But actually, friends, less sleep is equal to more forgetting. So especially if you do this before your exam day, try to understand sleep is more important than last minute panic. If you have a fresh brain, it can write better than your sleepy brain. Then last mistake is comparing progress with your friends. So you will all ask your friends, correct? Radhika, did you complete 3 chapters? I completed only one. So comparison, it creates unnecessary distress. I already told you that every student has a different speed, different understanding levels. You just focus only on your growth. See, improvement, it matters more than competition. So students, let me ask you, how many of you have done at least one of these mistakes? Either just studying for important questions. Yes, Shashikala madam does this. Which one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the top mistakes. 2. Ignoring 1 mark questions. Do you have 1 mark questions? 1 mark and 2 marks questions?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, of course. All right. What about others? Okay, I see Bhavya madam. Which one? Sumana madam. 4th one, skipping sleep to study. Please don't do that after our motivational program. So if you are inspired, if you are motivated, please have dinner with your family and try to hit the bed by almost 10 or 10:30. That would be fine. It takes care of your health also. Bhavya madam, comparing progress with friends. Please don't do that also. Tirukumaran sir, skipping sleep to study. No, no, please avoid all these mistakes. Yes, you have to change. And from today itself, you're going to change. I know. Yes, because we all are getting some smart strategy after this program, isn't it? You know how to manage everything. We shall discuss that also in our immediate next slide. So it's okay. From today, we correct all these things. So success, it is not about avoiding hard work. It's about avoiding wrong methods. Let us not do this. Let us correct all these small mistakes and definitely big results will follow you. Okay. Yes. Shashikala madam, she already mentioned that, ma'am, I don't have time. So we have the time management formula also for today. So dear students, I know many of you, you say, ma'am, I don't have time. Syllabus is too vast. Time is not enough. Correct. Do you all agree with this? Yes? 4. Okay, you practice 4 also. All right. So there are so many mistakes that you have to avoid. Yes. Now coming to this slide. So many of you, you say you don't have time, isn't it? Yes, I can see so many yes here. So do you all know one thing? Actually, time is same for everyone. Even for you, for me, to our founder, Dr. R. Usharani ma'am, we all have 24 hours only. But the difference is how we use it. That's it. Let us see a simple formula here. First thing, it speaks about study block. Okay. Are you aware of this? We discussed a couple of slides back. What is study block? Anybody? There is a hint also under the first point. Can you just check and let us know? What is study block? Okay, I already told you. You study one subject for 50 minutes with full focus. No phone, no chatting, no distractions. You choose one topic, complete it properly. If you select maths, complete one exercise. In biology, revise one lesson. In commerce, learn one chapter concept fully. So 50 minutes full focus, it is more powerful than 3 hours of your distracted study. Okay. Then rest interval. After 50 minutes, I repeat, take a 10 minutes break. Try to stretch yourselves. Drink water. Walk a little. Don't start scrolling social media. That 10 minutes should energize you. It should not sidetrack or divert you. Then short breaks, it will improve your concentration also. And we already discussed about this. Weekly review. At the end of every week, what you have to do, you have to revise whatever you had studied. Even 2-3 hours weekly revision will make a huge difference. So without that revision, your brain, it forgets 40 to 50% in just a few days. So revision will convert your learning into memory. It stores there. Then final cycle. Before your board exam starts, complete at least one full syllabus revision. I want you all to do it. Don't go with panic study. I want that systematic revision. We have to revise important formulas, definitions, diagrams, and FAQs, frequently asked 5 marks, 7 marks, 8 marks questions. So this builds, I know you all are capable of writing 1 mark and 2 marks questions. So this is going to build self-confidence before the exam day. Okay. See, time management, it does not mean that you have to sit and study for 14 hours every day. It means you have to study smart. So studying regularly and studying with breaks, that is important. So consistency or regularity in your work, it will beat your last minute stress also. So if you can control your time, you can control your marks also. Please plan your day, follow the formula, and you will definitely see the difference. All right. Now, how examiners award marks? Are you aware of this, dear students? After looking into your answers, how will examiners award the marks? Are you aware of this? Yes, Shashikala madam, please share with us. You can take any one subject example and you can just let us know. Please unmute yourself. Shashikala madam, you can share your thoughts. You are not audible.
Ma'am, now it's audible, ma'am.
Yes, now you are.
For example, I'm taking English subject, ma'am. Sometimes when I'm writing in paragraphs, I was aware of the grammatical mistakes or the corrections.
You say you lose marks in grammar.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
That
Alright.
sentence formation.
Okay, sentence structure will not be proper when you are writing English, especially.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Alright. Others? So Shashikala madam, she said she is going to lose the marks when her structure is not proper, especially in languages, that too in English. English is your first or second language?
Second language.
Second. Alright. Others? Are you aware how do you get marks from the examiners? Dr. Usharani ma'am, somebody is just trying to enter the session. Please check the, yes. Yeah. So let me tell you something very important now. Examiners, they are not searching reasons to cut your marks. Okay. They are searching for reasons to give you marks. If you present properly, they will only happily award the marks. Now let us see how. Say for example, you have step marks in maths and accountancy or in any other practical subjects. So this is for our 10th maths or for 12th if you have taken maths, accounts, physics, even in chemistry, statistics. Suppose you have a question that carries 5 marks. Now 1 mark it may be for formula, 2 marks for the method, 1 mark for calculation, and 1 mark for the final answer. Let us say, just an example, your final answer is wrong. But if you have given the correct steps, it can still give you 3 to 4 marks. So never calculate and write only the final answer. Always show the full working. So step marks, it can save your percentage also, final one. Then keywords in theory subjects. See, in social science, commerce, economics, biology, so in such kind of subjects, examiners, they look for something known as keywords, or I can tell you in a simpler way, the important terms. See, if your question is define inflation, an example, and if your textbook definition is something like this, I'm just giving an example. Inflation is a sustained increase in general price level, okay, followed by something else. Now, whatever important words I said, you must use them because it is given in your textbook definition. I said sustained increase, that has to be there. I also said general price level, you have to include it. So writing story without these keywords, it may reduce your marks. And if you have used such kind of keywords, please underline them. It shows clarity. You will also have a clarity, plus the examiner, whoever is correcting your paper, he or she will also get clarity that you know the keywords, and they assume that you have written the proper definition only, textbook definition. All right. Diagrams fetch extra marks. See, in science, geography, biology, neat diagram is equal to easy marks. Even in 5 marks answer, a small label diagram, it can improve the linking. So examiners, they, as I told you, they will be correcting hundreds of papers daily. Now when they see a neat diagram, it definitely stands out. Mark my words. The neat presentation, it creates impression. With this, I am not trying to tell your handwriting must be beautiful. Your handwriting need not be beautiful, but it must be at least readable. Leave proper space. Use headings. Underline the important words. And just avoid cutting or scratching too much. So, because invigilators will give you extra answer sheets, correct? Will they give you or no? Okay, ma'am. Shivaranjani ma'am, I hope Dr. Usharani ma'am, she has given permission. She has let your son in. Yeah. So I was just asking you, invigilators, do they give you extra answer sheets or not? They will give. Yes, of course. So, as I told you, please leave proper space, use proper headings, underline them. You can also take extra sheets as always. So then your clean answer sheet, it definitely increases your overall marks as well. See, marks, they are not only just about knowledge. They are about clarity in your answers, proper structure and presentation. So you have to write smart, write clean, and write just confidently. If you understand how marks are given, so that's why I have just included this slide. You can write in a way that earns them. Correct? Now you know. You just don't study for the exams. You learn how to score in exams. Isn't it? Okay. Mental strength during exams. Dear students, preparation is important. But what happens inside the exam hall, it is equally important. Now, many students I have seen, they lose marks not because they don't know the answer, but because they start panicking. Let us see how to stay mentally strong also. You have to take deep breaths before writing. When the question paper comes to you, don't immediately start writing. You just close your eyes for 10 seconds. Take 2 to 3 deep breaths. Inhale, exhale. Just relax yourself. And this reduces your heartbeat also. As I told you, it relaxes not only your body, your brain, and it improves clarity. So a calm start can lead to lead you to give a confident exam also. Next, don't jump into first question immediately. What you have to do, please spend some 5 to 10 minutes reading the full paper. Do you know why? Can somebody tell us? I said first 5 to 10 minutes, please read the full question paper. Is it important? Am I right? Am I wrong? What do you feel, audience? Yes. Sumana ma'am says yes. Others? Yes. Why? Why should you read the question paper initially before writing? Any answers?
When reading the question paper, it gives a proper understanding about the question, ma'am.
Okay, you'll get to
And
know.
it will save our time also.
Yes, definitely. Correct. You're right. Others? So, why I tell you to spend 5 to 10 minutes reading the whole paper is you will know which questions are easy. You can plan your time properly and you can reduce that pointless fear, whatever you have in your mind. So sometimes, what will happen? The first question, it may look tough, but later questions, they are easier. If you don't read fully, you may feel anxious unnecessarily. That is not required at all. Okay. Then third point speaks about attempt known answers first. How many of us do this? If I know answer to some question, I start writing it immediately. Correct. Correct, Sumana madam. You can avoid losing marks on irrelevant answers. Right. You'll get to understand which one to attempt and which one not to. Very right. Point number 3, attempt known answers first. Are we doing this? How many of us follow this practice? Nobody? You don't attempt the known questions first? Yes. Okay. Shashikala madam, she follows this. Now, why I say this, you start with the questions you know very well. When you write confidently at the beginning itself, your self belief also increases because it creates a positive momentum. If the first 10 marks say it goes smoothly, your fear it automatically reduces. Try this. Then do not panic if one question is tough. See, in every paper, there may be one tough question. Remember, it is tough for everyone, not just you. Correct? So it is difficult for Mr. Praveen, it is difficult for Sumana, it is difficult for Shashikala. So for everybody, it is difficult. So don't allow that one 5 marks question to spoil your entire 3-hour paper. Why should you do that? Skip that question. Come back later. Follow this. I want you to protect your mind and that protects your marks also. Okay. During the exam, one thing I have seen students, please don't compare your answer length with the student sitting next to you, that side or this side, or in your front or back bench. If someone writes 5 pages, and let us say he or she takes some 4 additional sheets, it does not mean all his or her answers are correct. You just focus only on your paper. So your mental strength inside the exam hall, it is as important as your subject knowledge also. So you have to stay calm, just stay focused and have belief. Just trust your preparation and just write with poise. Okay, just be confident. Then we have strategy for low marks. So students, let me ask you honestly, if you get low marks in one exam, does it mean you are a failure? Let us say in 3 subjects you have scored 70. In one subject you have just scored passing marks. Does it mean you are a failure? Yes, no. Okay, Shashikala madam says no. What about others? Pradeep sir says no. So it is a big no. If you get low marks in one exam, it does not mean you are a failure. It simply means something did not work on that particular day for that particular paper. That's all. Low marks, they are not the end. They are feedback. Now let us see what to do. First thing, analyze your mistakes carefully. Don't just see the total marks and feel bad. You check, did you lose the marks due to presentation? Or, excuse me, did you miss the keywords? Did you make calculation mistakes? Or did you leave the questions? Now, if you analyze properly, you will know the exact reason. And once you know the reason, you can fix it. Then, correct your strategy immediately. What do I mean by this? If you lost marks because, let us say you did not revise. Now what you have to do? It means you have to make a revision plan. If you lost marks because you made the step mistakes, that means what you have to do? You have to practice more. Let us say many of you complained that time management. Let us say you ran out of time. What you have to do? Just in the previous slide, we spoke about the time management skills and you have to please improve that. Change the method. Do not blame yourself. Okay? So smart students, they adjust quickly. And I know you all are very, very smart. Correct? Isn't it? Yes. Then talk to your parents openly. So don't hide your mark sheets. Don't fear discussion. Instead, you openly say, Dad or Mom, I did not score well. I want to improve. Please support me. So when parents see honesty in you and in your words, they will also support you more. Running away, it only increases your fear, nothing else. Just face it, it builds your strength. Okay? Then improve in the next exam. One low score does not decide your final result. See, board exams, they have multiple papers. Even if you lose 5 to 10 marks in one paper, you can recover in the next papers. Just focus forward, not backward. All right? Then never think your life is over. See, no mark sheet is bigger than your life. Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I right or wrong? Yes. Yamini ma'am says right. What about others? I said no mark sheet. No marks card. It is bigger than your life. Am I right or wrong? Okay. Okay. Shubhashri ma'am, Yamini ma'am, Shashikala madam, Pradeep sir. Yes, most of you. Sorry if I missed any names. You say yes. Because re-exams always exist. If not this year, next year. Improvement exams are always there. You all know about CBSE, correct? Central Board of Secondary Education. It has introduced a 2 exam system, especially for class 10th. Means students can appear twice in the same year. First, you can give as the main exam, and second time you can just give it as a chance to improve your scores. So the better score of the two, it will be considered for your final mark sheet. That's it. Even class 12 students, you can always give supplementary exams. You can reappear without losing an entire year. See, alternative paths always exist. But I repeat, there is only one you. So never take extreme steps because of your marks. There is always a solution. Low marks, they are never a full stop. It is something like a comma. You just pause there, you learn, you improve yourselves. Just move forward. Because your story, it is bigger than one result. Isn't it? Okay. Then we have board exam survival rules. See, dear students, if you remember nothing from today's session, at least remember these 5 rules. I see a few of them they have joined now, no problem. You can always go back to, we will be having a recording, you can check that, no problem. And for the other students, if you don't remember anything from 7 o'clock, at least remember these 5 rules. I want you to do that. Eat properly and on time. Don't skip meals for marks. Immediately after our session, you're just going to do this because it will be almost 8:30 by the time we wind up, correct? Your brain needs energy. If you don't eat, you start feeling weak. You feel irritated. You can forget easily. So simple and regular home food is very important. See children, your healthy body, it leads to better performance. Okay, I know most of your moms would have already cooked by now. Yes, it is ready, it is healthy, very, very healthy. Then sleep properly and rest well. Sleep is not wasting time. Sleep stores your memory, especially before your exam day. You all have to sleep well because a fresh brain, it writes better answers than your exhausted, tired brain. Hmm? Then study smart, not just hard. Studying 12 hours with full tension, it is not better than 6 hours studying with focus. So please use structured answers, revision plans, habit, time management. Already we have discussed about all these points. So smart strategy will definitely increase your marks. Then ask for help when needed. If you don't understand a lesson, please ask your teacher. If you feel stressed, talk to your parents. If you feel overwhelmed, speak to someone you trust, like your brothers, sisters, friends, or even counselors. So, asking for help, it is always a strength, it is not your weakness. Okay? Then never harm yourself over marks. This is the most important rule amongst all my points today. No mark, no exam, no result is bigger than your life. You are more valuable than your any percentage. There are always second chances. So there are always solutions. There are always people who care about you. But there is only one you. So that's why protect your life, protect your and your parents' dreams, protect your future. Board exams, they are important, but they are just one chapter, one small chapter in your life story. You just try to give your best, take care of your health, trust your preparation, and just walk into the exam hall with full of positivity, because I know you all are capable, you all are stronger than fear, and you all can do this, and I believe in you all right? Okay. So, dear students, I kept on repeating this in our today's session. Look at this sentence carefully. Can anybody read this for me? First, what is the heading? What does it say? Can anybody read it for me? Just the first line, the heading.
You are more than or you are more than your marks.
Yes. Anybody else? I want you to just read the heading.
You are more than your marks.
Yes. Anybody else?
You are more than your marks.
All right. See, you are more than your marks. Marks can measure your memory, your writing speed, or your preparation on one particular day. I mean, the exam day. But marks cannot measure your kindness, your creativity, your leadership, your courage, your potential. Correct? Can we measure it by the marks? No. See, 10 students, this is your first big public exam. It may feel huge right now, but years later, it will be just one memory. 12 students, yes, this exam feels like a turning point, but remember, your future, it is built by your skills, your character, and your consistency, not just one mark sheet. Say if you score high, just stay humble. If you score low, you have to stay hopeful. Both are temporary. So, what is permanent? It is your attitude, your effort, and your mindset. Now, just take a deep breath right now. All of you, unmute yourselves and please place your hand on your heart and repeat after me loudly and very confidently whatever I say. Are we ready? All of you, please
Yes,
unmute
ma'am.
yourselves. Everybody.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Whatever I say, I want you to repeat twice. Are we clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Please say, I'm confident.
I'm confident.
Everybody. Everybody together. Say, I'm confident.
I'm
I am
confident.
I'm confident.
I am confident. I am confident.
Twice.
Confident.
Yes. I am prepared.
I am prepared.
I
I am
am
prepared.
prepared.
I am prepared.
I am prepared.
I am stronger than my fear.
I am
I am
stronger than
stronger
my
than
fear.
fear.
I'm stronger by I'm stronger than fear.
Correct. I will give my best.
I will
I
give
will
my
do
best.
my
Best.
best.
I will give my best.
I will give my best.
Yes. And I am more than my marks.
And
I
I
am
I am
am
more
more
than
than
my
my
mark.
Than my mark.
I am more than my
Correct.
mark.
I am better than my mark.
Perfect. So you all can mute yourselves. Conclude, I would like to say that board exams are not here to break you. They are here to test your discipline, your patience, and just your preparation. That's it. So please
Okay, thank
walk into the exam hall with, yeah, a moment. We will wind it up. So walk
thank
into the exam hall with determination. So after the exam, just walk out knowing you tried your best. And remember my words, dear students, always remember whether it is 10th, 12th, NEET, JEE, CA, UPSC, or any other board or competitive exam, keep in mind these are just tests. They do not measure your worth or your value. They do not define your entire future. Will it? No, not at all. Please understand that first. And your life is bigger than any result, any of these results. And your dreams, they are bigger than any marks, any percentages. And your story is just beginning. Am I correct? So before we close, I would like to hear from you. If you have any doubts, fears, or questions about board exams, this is your time. There is nothing like silly questions. You can ask anything from our today's discussion. Do we have any questions? Are you happy with the session, students?
Yes, ma'am. I'm very pleasure to attend this meeting, and I have many changes from now onwards, ma'am.
Oh, that's really good. Yes, ma'am. Very true. This is just a phase of their life. That's it. As I told you, even after 3 years, 4 years, nobody will remember their marks. But only thing they have to be just very positive because they have ample options. They have n number of subjects. Even if education does not help you, you will be having one or the other skill. Correct. So with that, definitely you can be very positive, you can be rich, you can look after your parents, you can help the society. Everything is possible from all of you, and I believe in all of you. Yes. Tirukumaran sir, you are asking. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Tirukumaran sir, you have a question here. Any ideas for practical? What does that mean? How to prepare? What does that mean? How to prepare for practical exams, or what is it? Okay, for practical exams, what are you studying? You're in 10th or 12th? 10th. Okay. See, how to prepare for practical exams. First, please understand the pattern that is given by whether it is from state board or from CBSC. See, because practical exams, they usually include the experiment performance. Then you may be having viva, like oral questions. Then you may have to submit the practical record. Correct. Then you will go through the observation calculations. Sometimes you will be having the project work also. So your preparation must cover all these areas, not only just don't concentrate on writing. Then what you can do, you please revise the experiments, feel it like a story. Suppose for the subjects like physics, chemistry, biology, if you have computer science, or even for 12th also if you have accountancy, just don't mug up the procedure. What I want you to do is you understand what is the aim, why are you conducting the experiment, what are the apparatus, the equipments, whatever you use, then the formula, the steps, result, and what precautions should you take to use it properly. Okay. So if you understand why you are doing each step, now your viva will also become very easy. Then what you should do, you should practice writing the observations properly. Because see, students, you lose marks in writing units, or when you are labeling the graph, or when you are giving the final answer presentation, or even maybe in the calculation steps. Now always you have to write the proper units, you underline the final result, then draw the neat diagrams with your pencil, and please label them clearly. Because I repeat, presentation, it matters a lot even in your practicals. Then if you have viva, I know students fear viva was more than the experiment, even if you have conducted the experiment properly. So what you should do, you just make some 10 question list for every experiment. In that you try to know what is the aim, what is the formula, what happens if you change the value, why do you use such that apparatus only. Plus you try to define the key terms. If you prepare this, 80% of your viva will be covered. See, one thing you all have to understand, your teachers, your examiners, internal or external, they are not your enemy. They want to give you marks. The thing is, you have to answer confidently. Even if it is slightly wrong, no problem. You speak clearly because you will be knowing, you would have conducted the experiments, correct? Then try to keep your practical record perfect. So before exam, just check for the signatures, check if all the diagrams are complete, check the numbering, and please don't overwrite, and don't keep the torn pages and all. Because neat record means you will be there itself, you give a good impression, plus you can score the better marks. So for 12 students also, almost many things holds good. If you have physics practicals, or the chemistry titration, the biology slide identification, even for if you have computers, computer programming, or even the accountancy practical problems, in all these subjects your time management is what matters. So you have to practice once at home with a timer. You need not have to panic if the reading is fluctuating, and if you had got it right in your when you did it in your college or in your school. So don't start erasing again and again. Okay, think properly, because your confidence is more important here than your perfection. Okay, then I would like to give something like a golden rule for your practical exams. See, in theory exam, what you do, you write whatever you know. In practical exam, you should show what you know. Am I right? So all of you in your practical exams, whether it is in your 10th, 12th or beyond in your degrees, just stay calm. You follow all the steps carefully and try to speak confidently in front of the examiners, and just try to maintain neatness. All right. Did I answer your question, Tirukumaran sir? All right. Do we have any other questions? If you have any questions, or if you have any fears regarding any subjects, whatever we discussed, you can just let us know. If anything, any other solution is possible from our end. Yes, Shashikala madam, please. I see that you are active from almost 1.5 hours. I definitely appreciate. Yeah, please go ahead.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I'm very pleasure to attend this, and I will study for a night fully, ma'am. But now onwards, I understand that when I avoid sleep, my memory power becomes low, ma'am. So that I try to sleep well and concentrate on my studies.
Yes, immediately after the session, you should have your dinner. This is the right time. And probably after 1 hour of your study, by 9:30 or 10, you can go to your beds as well. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
When are your exams starting?
From March 11th
11th of March. From 11th of March till what date?
till April 2nd, ma'am.
April 2nd, 2026. All right. What about 12th? 12th students? What is your exam schedule? When does it start? When does it end? Anybody? All right. So if we do not have any other questions, can we wind up Dr. Usharani ma'am? Yeah. So I would like to sincerely thank all our participants here, students and your parents, especially for all your attentive participation throughout this session. And I also express my heartfelt gratitude to the organizers of IEDA, Institute for Educational Development and Advancement, Tamil Nadu, India, and especially its founder, Dr. R. Usharani ma'am, for your commitment to supporting all the students during such an important phase of their lives. So it was truly a privilege to be a part of this initiative. And I wish each one of you the confidence, clarity, and success in all your board exams. So thank you all once again, and good night. Definitely. Yes, ma'am. May I leave the session?